Hi, I'm Fede. I'm from Argentina. I'm a software developer and I joined LaunchPad Lab recently in July 2022. The way we collaborate here at LaunchPad is by mainly being open and attentive to your surroundings. There are a lot of ways teammates communicate and reach out for help, and I think it's always a good idea to try and pitch in. I think it's in that process of helping one another that most of the times you end up either learning something new or reinforcing something you already knew. Collaboration here can come in many different ways, from either asking or answering a query in the dev channel we keep in Slack, or pairing up with a teammate to brainstorm on a problem they're having or a new feature that needs to be modeled. I think good communication is key, and this is not only scoped for the dev team, but also valid for the design team or the product team. Sometimes you've already worked on a similar feature or component or piece of code, and it's always helpful to bring your experience to the table to anticipate any potential problems the team might face, or just come up with new ideas that might enhance the end result. I think at the end of the day is mainly about keeping an open attitude and just trying to make LaunchPad Lab a little bit better every day. I think good products come from a good harmony between clients or customers, company, and employees. When these three pillars are in order, I think the end result always tends to be great. LaunchPad is a great example on how to select and retain valuable customers and not just take on any contract without overseeing things like the tech stack, the client profile, or the timeframes. Another thing I think it's worth mentioning is communication. This is always easier said than done, but I think everyone here makes a really good job communicating their requirements, their status, their needs. I think this is key to achieve good results. Otherwise, products tend to be messy, documentation gets lost or isn't clear, and you end up with a lot of technical debt. LaunchPad takes a really serious approach on personal development. Even though this is kind of trendy, especially in the tech industry, I think most of the times day-to-day tasks tend to overshadow or set aside personal growth spaces, but that's not the case here. At LaunchPad, we have the SPACE program, which is core to the business and which everyone takes really seriously. It literally gives the employees the time to work on side projects or read about technologies of their interest, or even pitch in ongoing ones. I haven't seen many companies that actually put these programs at the center of their business and that formalize the time for it. I think personally, this is one of the things I like most about LaunchPad Lab, and that molds the LPL culture. I think there's a great balance between coding and collaborating times here at LaunchPad. Obviously, by being a developer, I really enjoy my coding time, but I really like the LaunchPad approach here, which is not the typical everything's burning approach. Everything needs to be delivered by yesterday. That tends to make coding stressful and not enjoyable at all. I'd say so far I've had a great coding collaborating balance, while also having the time to keep on learning new things. I've been involved in 3 different projects since I joined, and they're very different ones. From a crypto tax company to a parking garages company, businesses have been really diverse, but the tech stack hasn't moved too far away from the company's expertise, which is great for us developers because we can improve our skills while helping the company build better products and grow better into what we do. I really like that the focus is not on a business type rather than a type of client that fits the LPL culture. I think that makes the experience of working here seem really enjoyable, and it helps overall keeping that LaunchPad culture that we have.